It's Craftin' Just Because with Chris Cowan. Thank you guys for being patient with me since today we're doing our Facebook Live instead of yesterday. I'm just getting comments set up so I can see if anybody comes on. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and play with the Pretty Perennials bundle today. And the gorgeous Paper Blooms designer series paper that comes free as a celebration item till the end of this month. That's coming up quick. I can't believe how quick. Anyway, so that's what we're going to be playing with today. And perfect. It looks like I've got comments set up, things like that. So I wanted to show you guys, this is the bundle I paired with it, but I wanted to show you a project that I did feature this week, and it was this card box. And this box holds one of the mini either champagne bottles or mini wine bottles, and I thought it would be a cute gift box to make for a friend for a birthday. But what happened, you know me, how I like to make my mistakes. Hi, Kathy. I was doing this box and I, for some reason in my head, had a different measurement. And so I accidentally cut my box too small. So as you could see, it's smaller, but I decided I should show you guys how to make a quick and easy box, since my projects the last couple of weeks have been a little bit harder. So this is the box that we're going to make today. And, you know, all kinds of different things can fit in here. You could put a scarf in here if it's like a thinner scarf. You could put socks in here. You could put jewelry. You could put candy. You know, money would be kind of fun. So I just wanted to show you one quick and easy way to use this type of box that I made, that I just placed on a card back, to make an easy little gift box. So we're going to go ahead and get started. You're going to want your paper trimmer. And today I'm going to be using the Blushing Bride cardstock. And we want to cut this cardstock at 8.5 by 8.5. Hi, Diana. Okay. So now we have an 8.5 by 8.5 inch square. Perfect, right? Half. So 2, 6.5, 8. Oh, and I didn't mean 8.5 because that's where we were cutting it. Sorry. And then you're going to rotate it 90 degrees, and you are going to want to cut, or I keep saying cut. I do not mean cut. You want to score at 2, 4, 6, and 8 because it's 2 inches wide. Okay. So let's do that. Two, 4, 6, and 8. Okay, so now we're going to take away our paper trimmer so that we have an area to work with here. And I'm going to bring in my bone folder and my paper snips. And why do I not see my, there it is, my bone folder. So what's really important when you're making a box is you want to burnish those score lines. So you just run your bone folder along the score lines to get a nice, crisp, even fold there. I decided I better take it easy today because the last couple of weeks I've made some more challenging projects, and one was almost a fail. We had to start it over because I was so busy talking. So I decided this week we're going to make a quick and easy box. Okay. So as you can tell from this is going to be our tab end to put the box together. So what I want to do is I'm going to cut off the bottom two rectangles or boxes, and then I'm also going to tab it here. And when I say tab it, I just do it at an angle. And then I'm going to tab the top part, and I'm going to cut off the top rectangle. Okay, so now that's what you're left with. Now what you're going to want to do, okay, see, this is how our box is going to go. Okay, on the bottom, the one that it's actually going to be our top, but the one with the 1/2 inch score line down here, we want to get rid of this first box, skip this box, and then get rid of these 4 boxes. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut up the score line just like that. Cut on this score line. I need new paper snips so bad, you guys. These scissors are just in bad shape. Okay. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to flip it so that that's up at the top. I'm going to come and I'm going to cut on each of these score lines on the bottom. And then what I'm going to do is, working from your left side to your right side, I'm going to start with this one and I'm going to wedge out a little bit, and then I'm going to skip that one and wedge out on the third one. Okay. So I'm going to wedge a little bit there. Wedge a little bit there. This just makes it easier to fold up the box on that end, because we're going to glue the bottom end shut so that if you put something a little heavier in it, it won't matter. Then you're going to want to add your designer series paper. Now I went ahead and pre-cut that. And so you're going to want 4 pieces that are 1 3/4 by 6 1/4. And then you want 2 end pieces that are 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. So we're going to go, I cut it for the large box. I'm a dork. Let's step this back a minute. I thought I was going to get through this without any issues today. Thank you for sharing, Diana. Little did I know. Leave it to me. Okay, so let's figure this out. We want them 1 3/4 by 4 1/4. So let's put those in here, and we're gonna cut those at 4 1/4. I guess it's better than having it cut too small, right? And then our bottom pieces are, I think this in. I did mess it up. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I'm going to make it work. I'm going to make it work, you guys. We did need to score it at 8.5, because so this was supposed to be 8.5 by 9. So let's go ahead and cut a 2 1/4 inch or 2.5 inch piece, right? Because this is, geez Louise, my friends. So I'm going to fix this for us. That's what I get for being a smart aleck, saying we're not going to have any mess ups on my easy box. Okay, so ignore my little tab right here. Some days are just like that. Yeah, and you know what? I tend to have them quite a bit. Must be me getting older. So before I add this, just to make it easier, I'm going to round my corners just to make it easier to fold up. And I'll show you guys what I'm going to do. I'm going to add adhesive to this entire piece. Just like that. Now we can add our designer series paper. Oh, I'm glad to hear I'm not the only one, although I'm so sorry, Kathy. Okay. So we're going to add our, oh, these are two, oh no, I was using the wrong pieces. We're going to put our designer paper on both those ends, just like that. Our 1 3/4 by 1 3/4 inch piece. And then I'm going to add my designer series paper down the middle. And you know what I think might be kind of fun to do? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do every other one like that. Change it up a little bit, make something different, right? At least I was able to recover the project. Okay. So what's funny is my directions were correct. I just couldn't talk. What the heck? I need to be able to read them. Okay. It's good for others to see. Everyone makes mistakes and most of them. Yep. That is true. Very true, Diana. I think I set myself up too, because I'm always like, I'm not going to have a mistake on this one. And sure enough, that's when I have my mistakes. Okay, now before we glue the box together, what I want to do is I am going to stamp a sentiment. And I'm going to put "You Make Me" because we're going to do happy. Because who doesn't love to be happy? I certainly love to be happy. Life's too short not to be happy, right? Even when you make mistakes. Okay. So I'm going to put that on my block. And then I'm going to come in with my Night of Navy Stampin' Ink. And I'm going to put my sentiment here in this circle, but I'm going to put it towards the top, just like that. And then I already pre-stamped happy using Rococo Rose. And the only reason I did that is because we're going to cut it out, and I just wanted it to be a little bit quicker for us. So don't keep you guys too long on a Friday night. Okay, so really I didn't use any of the dies on this project. Now what we're going to do is I'm just going to cut out my happy. And I like to leave just a tiny little white border around it. So the easiest way to do that is to move your paper, not your scissors. And like I said, I do need some new paper snips. Mine are getting a little old, but considering I've had these paper snips forever, you guys, like maybe 10 years. I was in a Stampin' Up club prior to me becoming a consultant, and they would ask me all the time because I would spend so much money. And I'm like, nope, I just want to do it for fun. And even though this is what I do for fun still, I wasn't doing it. And finally, Katina and Wendy convinced me that I was being foolish. And I joined the up. Which it is great to have the discount just for myself. And to be with a happy group of crafters. Oh, hi, Kathy. I'm sorry that you feel like you're late, but you can always rewatch it too. You missed my catastrophe of making a mistake on my measurements yet again. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to wait to add this. We're going to use Stampin' Dimensionals to do that, but let's put our box together first. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add glue to my tab here. And I'm just going to fold that over. Oh, I put the one paper on wrong. That looks cute, actually. Anyway, geez Louise, I'm talking way too much. Only me. Okay, so for the bottom of the box, I know this is my top piece because it has a designer series paper. So I like to put my bottom piece in first, and then I put one of the sides down. And then I put my other side down. And I like to glue it because it does add sturdiness. And the reason I like to do it in that order is because, one, it finishes the box off on the inside. And two, it makes it sturdier. Okay, so the bottom of the box is now all glued up. Okay, and then we just have our little sealed shut there. And then, got to turn it around. We need some mini Stampin' Dimensionals, which, do I not have any more? Looks like I'm out of the little, of my mini Stampin' Dimensionals, but I do have some black here, and that's fine. We'll just cut it apart. Thanks for sharing. Okay. Kind of want a few more pieces on there. I want one up here, and I think I want one down there. Something thinner. Let's see if I can cut a thin one. There we go. That's the beauty of having the edge, right? You could cut them how big and little you want. Okay, so now we're going to add our happy on there. She is very persuasive. You are right, Kathy. I don't regret the decision, though, at all. I have met so many wonderful people on Facebook, and okay. So there's my happy. And now I'm going to add some Old Olive ribbon, and this is from the Ornate Flower collection that's in the annual catalog. And what I'm going to do is, let's see if I can, there we go. I put that in between some of my dimensionals. One, that's nice because then it won't fall off. And then I'm just going to tie this and then put a little bow here at the top. Oh, nice, Kathy. I'm trying to think. I wonder if we joined around the same time, because I think I'll be 3 years at the end, well, at the end of this month. Well, congratulations. I'll hopefully remember to tell you in March. Okay, you guys, so that's our project. So, like I was saying, I made a box to fit this larger card, and then decided I should show you guys how to make a quick and easy box without making any mistakes, right? Here, so that's that box. So I love this designer series paper. Remember, it's free with a $50 order. And this is a great stamp set to use with it. But I also like pairing it with, let me show you the other set that I think it goes really nice with. Let's see here. I think it also, well, it would also pair nicely with the Circle Celebration and this one, the In Bloom set. So there's so many stamp sets that you can use with that gorgeous paper. Just love the colors. So I hope you guys have a very, very nice night and a great weekend. And I will be crafting with you guys again next week. Until then, oh, if you live where there's all these storms, please be safe, and I hope you're warm. I know I have an employee that works for our company that's in Texas and has been without power all week, and it's just been miserably cold. So please take care of yourselves, and God bless you all. Bye-bye.